Welcome back. Top on the brief this morning, we start on a sad note as 7 bodies of iron scavengers who invaded the site of a demolished building in Sabon Lugbe, a suburb of Abuja, were recovered by the FCT Emergency Management Department, while 2 other victims are receiving medical attention at the Federal Medical Center. The director of the department, Mr. Abdul Rahman Mohammed, says the activities of over 500 iron scavengers who invaded the demolished building, pulling down and carting away iron rods, triggered the remains of the demolished slab to fall on them. He also adds that the building is among the illegally erected, uncompleted structures demolished by the FCT Department of Development Control on Thursday.
The rumors going around is not true that 40 people are buried here. No, it is not true. We only bring 7 dead bodies here. And may Allah, they are also here to confirm it. They discovered that 5 of their members died. And you can see it's not anybody that caused it. There's no fight here. The houses, the people are just scavenging for iron road. And that's what exactly caused it. They're scavenging for iron road. The house have been sold to them. They learned that the government control were here the day before yesterday, that's on Thursday. And they know that they will not be here on Saturday and Sunday. So they ought to use the advantage and come and scavenge for iron road. And that's what caused the you can see even from up there, you can take picture all over. They are still, we are trying to make sure that we ask them to go. They are not ready to go. But we are going to enforce to make sure that they leave the site. Nobody is living inside all this building. Nobody is living there. Only 2 people are receiving treatment in Federal Medical Center. The only thing I will tell people is that they should first of all save their life. We have been saying it all over again. People can't say fall and died. So these are what we are saying. Anytime this type of site, police must make sure they are there to make sure that they send people away. They should not allow them to take law into their hand and maybe start to demolish themselves.
And the federal government is asking the military and other security agencies involved in the fight against banditry to redouble their efforts in order to restore peace to Zamfara State and other troubled areas. The Minister of Defense, Mohammed Badaru, gave the marching order when he visited frontline troops fighting banditry in Zurmi local government area of Zamfara State.
We have seen the successes so far. The president wants you to do more. He wants you to end it, to end insecurity now. And as he has promised, he will continue to look into your welfare and your equipment.
And the Nigeria Safety Investigation Bureau, NSIB, says another body has been recovered in search and rescue efforts engaged to retrieve victims of the helicopter crash in Rivers State. A statement issued by Director, Public Affairs and Family Assistance, Nigeria Safety Investigation Bureau, Mrs. Bimbo Oladeji, says a floating body was retrieved from the water by the fast rescue craft and was escorted by the Cameroonian Navy to Neuims, Anton, for safe transit through their territorial waters. And to other security matters at home, in a move towards restoring peace in Aatu local government area of Benue State, Brigadier General Louis Lepdong, the commander of Operation Wellstroke, alongside the Benue State government, has successfully brokered a peace deal between local farmers and Fulani herdsmen. Both parties have agreed to forgive each other to mend their broken relationship. During the peace meeting in Makurdi, the state capital, the Director General of the Benue Peace Commission, Joseph Inhaba, urged traditional rulers and representatives of various interest groups to resolve the internal conflicts that have led to the dangerous idea of bringing armed mercenaries into Aatu.
No one in the leadership of Aatu will claim ignorance of not knowing what our challenge is. We know our challenge. Our challenge is local. It is our local challenge that has opened door for external challenges to come in. If we had dealt with our issues when it started, we will not have external people or foreigners come and invade our communities.
We intend to find out what are the issues, and frankly speaking, This meeting is very explosive, the meeting is very timely, and the meeting has given us insight as to what really happened in Aatu local government. From this meeting, I'm assuring you that we are going to be hearing peace and security in Aatu local government.
And in Benue State, former Governor Gabriel Suswam has threatened to leave the People's Democratic Party if the National Working Committee fails to resolve the issues that marred the party's ward, local government and state congresses in Benue. Mr. Suswam made the declaration when the Chris Abba State Working Committee, loyal to him, held their first expanded stakeholders meeting to deliberate on the party's affairs. And gunmen have kidnapped the Archdeacon of Oyi Central Archdeaconry and Vicar of St. James Parish, Akuzu, Venerable David Ajafobi. Venerable Ajafobi was reportedly abducted on Saturday at the entrance gate of St. James Parish, Akuzu, in Oyi local government area of Anambra State. And 17 young Nigerian girls trafficked to Ghana have been rescued and repatriated to the country, while 5 traffickers were arrested. This was announced in a press statement signed by the Director, Media, Public Relations and Protocol Unit of the Nigerian in Diaspora Commission, Abdurrahman Balogun. The rescued young girls, aged 18 to 29, come from various states, including Anambra, Abia, Akwa Ibom, Rivers, Imo, Edo, and Ebonyi. He says they were lured to Ghana under false promises of employment, but were instead forced into exploitative situations and bound by an oath of secrecy. The operation has brought the number of girls repatriated back to Nigeria from Ghana alone since July 2024 to 130. And President Bola Tinubu has congratulated Ghana's Minister of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration, Honorable Shirley Bochwe, on her election as the incoming Secretary General of the Commonwealth. President Tinubu says he looks forward to working with the incoming Secretary General to advance the Commonwealth's vision of fostering peace, equity and prosperity for all member nations. Bochwe is the second African to be elected Secretary General of the Commonwealth in its 75-year history, after Chief Emeka Anyaoku of Nigeria, who served in that position from July the 1st, 1990 to March the 31st, 2000. She's expected to assume office on April the 1st, 2025. And to other stories now. In sports this time, Nigeria's Flamingos are out of the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup after losing 2-0 to the United States of America in the quarterfinals of the CFC Stadium in Santiago, Dominican Republic. In a rematch of their epic quarterfinal from India 2022, USA avenged their penalty shootout defeat against Nigeria to the semi-finals for the first time since the inaugural edition in 2008. A pivotal moment came minutes before halftime when Kennedy Fuller converted a penalty before Kimi Asiano slotted home the winner in the second half of the game. And this time, the women didn't quite come through for Nigeria, but we love the Flamingos all the same. And indeed, all our teams from the Super Eagles to the Golden Eaglets, we, honor their work and we're quite proud of them. Better luck next time to the Flamingos.